Exercise 7.2 Problem 6 Discussion. Two crows A and B are sitting at a height of 15 cm and 10 cm in two different trees vertically opposite each other. They view a vadai and eatable on the ground at an angle of depression 45 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. They start at the same time and fly at the same speed along the shortest path to pick up the vadai. Which bird will succeed in it? Looks complicated, isn't it? But don't worry, let's draw a simple diagram, then things will become easy. Okay, I'm sorry, this is not centimeter, that's what I was wondering when I was reading. It's a typographical error. This is 10 meters. 10 meters and this is 15 meters. Okay, right, now this is tree A, first tree which is 15 meters high, taller, okay, and this is the second tree B which is 10 meters tall. There is one crow A sitting here and another crow sitting on top of this, okay, and let's say this is the ground level CE. And so very simple, how do you draw? First draw a ground level and put on a point here, that is vadai's position. Then draw these two trees. So there is one crow sitting here, another crow sitting here. Now it has to fly and pick up this vadai. Similarly this has to fly, and they say it is the shortest distance, and they both fly at the same speed, right? The shortest distance between 2 points is the straight line. So instead of telling that it comes down along a straight line BD, they say it's a shortest distance. So B to D join. Similarly A to D join, right? So you draw the ground level, put a point D and say that it is vadai, and then at the both two extremes draw this vertical line as two trees, and then from there join these 2 points, you get this triangle. Now next they say the angle of depression is 45 degrees for one, the other one is 60 degrees, right? Okay, right. Now, so angle of depression is basically again like elevation. You draw a line, horizontal line or parallel to the ground, and draw another line which is this is your what is that? This is a parallel line or eye level, a line through the eye level, and draw another line joining that point from wherever you view to the point where you are seeing. So the angle between those two lines, or this is known as the angle of line of vision, and this is your eye level, right? So between these two is the angle of depression. For elevation it is going up, and it's the same definition, it is looking down. So this is looking up and this is looking down, okay? So this is 45 degrees. So if this is 45 degrees, this is also 45 degrees, because this line eye level is a horizontal line and the ground is also horizontal. So two parallel lines alternate angles, so these two are equal. This is 45, this is 45. Similarly this is the eye level, right, and this is the line of vision actually, and angle between them is angle of depression. This is looking down, so it is angle of depression, that is 60 degrees. This is horizontal which is parallel to this, so this is also 60 degrees, right? Now you have this is 60, this is 45, and this is 10 meters. The second crow is sitting on a tree which is 10 meters high, whereas the first one is sitting in 15 meters high. Now so this has to travel AD and this has to travel BD. Am I right? So then what are we talking? So basically you have to calculate this distance, right? So you look at this triangle ACD. So sine 45 will be 15 by opposite side, so you can calculate sine 45, sorry, this side AD using that relationship. Similarly sine 60, opposite side divided by hypotenuse, that is 10 meters divided by BD, from which you can calculate BD. So after that, now all you need to check which one is longer, whether it is AD or BD, which is longer, because both of them travel the same speed. So the one which is closer to the vadai will come and pick up the vadai. That's all it is. Okay, so keeping that in mind, let's work it out. So what's given in the problem? Height at which the crows sit, 15 meters and 10 meters. So please cancel off this centimeter. Okay, it is meter. Okay, 15 meters and 10 meters, and angle of depression is given. So one is 45 degrees, the other one is 60 degrees. right? Okay, next what are we asked to calculate? Which crow will pick up the vadai? So whether it is crow crow A or crow B. But as I say, it is having the same speed. The one which is having the shortest length will pick up. If AD is more than BD, the crow B will pick up, because this is shorter, right? So whichever is shorter, that it will pick up, because it is the same speed. And that is saying that it is the shortest path it will pick, which means it's always a straight line. The shortest length between 2 points is a straight line. So you just join these two lines, okay? Right, next. If from the diagram, you know, we'll have to use sine formula, sine theta, because that is opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is given, so from which the hypotenuse we'll be able to get it. Okay, so let's put a step 1, draw a rough diagram, which is very important, and label them. This is tree, one tree, and this is the first row, this is the second row, this is the second tree, 10 meters, and the first one is 15 meters, and the angle of depression for the first case is 45 degrees, and for the second case is 60 degrees, right? Next, in step 2, in the triangle ACD, that is ACD, substitute the value of theta, that is angle of depression, that is 45 degrees, height at which the crow sits the height at which the crow sits is 15 meters. In the formula, sine theta equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So what is opposite for sine 45? That is 15 by hypotenuse, that is AD. So sine 45 will be equal to AC, that is 15, divided by AD. So in that, from this equation, AD is unknown, we will be able to calculate AD, right? Now do the same for this triangle BDE. Okay, in the triangle BDE, sine 60 will be opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is 10 meters, hypotenuse is BD, or sine 60 will be equal to BE, which is 10 meters, divided by BD. Sine 60 value we know, and BE we know, so from which we will be able to calculate the value of BD, right? So now you have calculated AD and you have calculated BD. Whichever is shorter, that's a crow will pick up the vadai, because both of them are traveling at the same speed. For example, let's say there is a distance, you have to travel 10 kilometers, and one person has to travel 10 kilometers, the other person has to travel 5 kilometers, and both of them are going by cycle, which will go at a fixed speed of 5 kilometers per hour. Okay, so who will be able to pick it up? The shortest distance, because it will take only 1 hour for him to reach the point, whereas the first case it is 10 kilometers, so it will take 2 hours for him to reach there. So the first fellow would have taken, because it's the same distance, the distance is shorter, and the speeds are the same. So since the speed are same, the one which has got the shortest distance will pick up. In this case, the one BD will get picked, because this is the shortest distance. I know the solution, that's why I'm telling, but you need to try it out. So what I suggest is, please pause the video here and try to work this problem on your own, and on completion please come back and check your working against our solution. Okay, the solution. Let A, B, C be the positions of the two crows and vadai. A, B, first crow, second crow, and this is a vadai. This is the first tree, which is 15 meters tall, and the second tree, which is 10 meters tall. The angle of depression is 45 degrees, so this angle is also 45 degrees, and for this one is 60 degrees angle of depression, so this is also 60 degrees, as I explained, because these two, this line through the eye and the horizontal is parallel to the horizontal, so these two lines are parallel, so this becomes alternate angle. So this 45 will be equal to the same angle here, this angle will be equal to this angle. Okay, so since this is 60, this also can be taken as 60. Okay, now take this, consider this triangle ACD. ACD is, and find sine 45. Sine 45 is 15 divided by AD, because this is what we want to calculate. You have to relate this to the given side, this side and this side, and the relationship with this angle. So that is sine, because sine involves opposite by hypotenuse. So sine 45 will be opposite by hypotenuse. So sine 45 equal to AC, which is 15 divided by AD. So that's what is given here. 15 by AD equal to sine 45 is 1 by root 2, or AD will be equal to 15 into root 2. So root 2 is 1.414. So 15 into 1.414 is 21.21. I'm sorry. Okay. So this distance is 21.21. Now similarly, we'll have to calculate BD. So take BDE. Okay. Now what is BDE? Sine 60, same formula. So we want to calculate this. This is given and this is the angle. So what is the relationship between this angle, this side and this side? That is sine. So what is this side? This is opposite. This is hypotenuse for this angle, right? And what is the relationship? Sine only connects. Sine 60 is opposite by hypotenuse. So take sine 60. So sine 60 equal to BE divided by BD. That's what is given here. Sine 60 equal to BE by BD, and but BE is 10 meters. So 10 by BD equal to sine 60 is root 3 by 2, or BD will be equal to 10 into 2 by root 3, and that is 20 by root 3. And you to convert this, you multiply both by root 3. So into root 3 by root 3. So that is 20 root 3 by 3. So 20 into 1.732 by 3. So that is 11.54 meters. So this is 11.54 meters, whereas this is 21.21 meters. Okay, so the vada is 11.54 meters for crow B, whereas for the crow A it is 21.21 meters. So thus, as they fly at the same speed, B will come and pick it up faster, or B will be the first one to pick it up. Okay, so I hope I made it clear. Please go through this video one more time, it will become clear. Okay, thanks for watching this video.